Dude, okay?
Welcome to Fantastic Voyage Improv, live from Magillycuddy in Anoka, Minnesota. Keep your phones quiet and your laughter loud. Put your hands together for Fantastic Voyage.
It's the part of the show where we dance awkwardly on stage. It's true. Hello, everyone! Welcome to Fantastic Voyage! This is the show we do live improvised comedy. Now, who has seen a live improvised show before? Please raise your hand. Yeah. We can clap for ourselves. Now, who's seeing an improvised show for the very first time? Everyone, we're all veterans here. That's good. So you can clap for that. So you guys are all pros. We're going to be doing some scenes up here on stage, but we need your suggestions because we're making it up on the fly. Let me introduce the players. Give it up for Bill. Yeah. Give it up for Ray. I didn't press it. Oh. Yeah, or did you? Yeah. Zach, that's Blake's move.
Yeah, that's my thing.
That's her thing that he does.
My accident every time.
All right, our first game is called Lego Stories. This is where we build a scene for you, one word at a time. It's an all-play game, but I need two people up, and I need a suggestion from the audience of a word, something that we can start telling a story about. Like maybe something that you find in a junk drawer at home.
Radio DJ.
A radio DJ.
All right, and a big jump.
Huge jump drawer.
Once this radio DJ walked upon
meditation. Now, how this game works is that they're going to go back and forth doing one word at a time. If they hesitate, like Matt just did, I'm going to call them out. If they use two words, I'm going to call them out. If they start telling a story that's really boring, guess what? I'm going to call them out. If they tell a story that's very interesting and good, I'm going to say, let's see it, and they're going to come forward, and we're going to see a little small scene about it. So, how from the back table here, what is something that you'd find at a garage sale? Clothes. A specific kind of garment? Jeans.
jeans are the best. I wear them every day because they chafe always in my places.
Let's see it.
Honey, I don't think the tire's working so good. Why is that?
Because I'm chafing in the places again.
Ooh, your special places?
All the places.
All the places.
You gotta get the salve, honey. Get the salve.
Oh, you know I like the salve and the balm. I love the salve and the balm.
The salve in the front and the balm in the back.
I need it all. Oh, yes.
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 How about from this table here, something that you find in a kitchen?
A baby.
They're kind of everywhere.
Everywhere.
When you watch babies, you should remember to keep them away from knives and bombs and
Like listing. Too many ands. How about continuing with babies?
babies
Once
have
fingers
to
count,
but
toes
do
not
count.
Therefore,
Let's see it!
can you count on your fingers? Okay. Good.
5.
Oh wait, don't start counting on your toes, little Timmy. Toes are not for counting. Just
How about something that you wouldn't, how about something that you wouldn't give to a baby? Beer.
People like to drink beer because it makes them fun. And lots of times it doesn't hurt. So you should try it sometime. Like now or later.
Why don't you sing a commercial for beer?
beer,
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 beer.
beer.
That's all they got.
It doesn't need advertising.
How about something, how about something that you need to build something with? Like a tool. A hammer? Sure, a hammer.
Once using
Hammer.
That's proper English. Get out.
once using
Hammer. Hammer again.
hammers are times that have
That doesn't make sense. What are we doing? Hammers.
Hammer time. Woo! Yeah!
okay.
Well,
Hammers.
that was 2 words.
Get out of here.
We know how this game works.
How about
We beat hammers to death.
something that you can hold? You need 2 hands to hold.
A loaf of bread.
A loaf of bread. A loaf of bread.
The best thing about bread is you can put it on your face and wear it as a mask. People don't know why other people wear masks of bread. But I do. I know the secret of bread.
Face.
Let's see it.
Honey, I'm making a sandwich. You want one?
You look different.
Oh,
Do something with your face.
well, I mean, it's yeasty.
It is.
It is.
Huh. You look wonderful.
You like it?
I do.
I was so worried. I was worried you wouldn't like the bread face.
That's why we can't talk to the neighbors. I mean, they have bread on their faces.
Bread face.
It's bread face.
This next game is for 2 players, and it's called Orchestrated Confessions. Now, I'm going to need a suggestion from you guys. How this game works is that they're going to be doing a scene based on that suggestion, but every once in a while, Becca will start playing a song on the piano. At that point, one of the players is going to have to come forward and tell a secret, something about the other player, something about themselves, or something about the environment that they inhabit. But they won't be able to stop talking until Becca stops playing. So, we're stopped now. So, could I get a suggestion of some place that you might find in a murder mystery? A location.
Bedroom.
Oh, what'd you say? A horse track. A horse track. A horse track. Fancy. Yeah.
You ain't gonna have a buena horse with nails.
Just need one win. One big win. That's all I need.
One big one?
There's still one race left.
What you willing to pay for that one big win?
All right. I don't have much left.
This fool doesn't know that I've actually set up the next race so that runs with feathers comes in last. But that's because I own them and it's going to glue. I also own the glue factory a couple clicks down the road. But we'll have Elmer's for the next school season. Well,
I don't have any money. All I have left is my car.
what kind of car?
Oh, it's a BMW.
I was looking for a Bugatti, but I would take it if you understand that runs with feathers is the direction you should go.
Really? What he doesn't know is that my car is actually a Buick. It's a 1988 Buick Skylark. It's an absolute piece of crap, but it is the only possession I have left in the world, because I've lost everything else betting on these stupid horse races. So I hope he likes it. Runs with feathers, you say?
Yeah, is that a deal?
What makes you so sure runs with feathers is going to win?
Well, you see, I'm what they might call a horse murmurer. I'm not actually good at the whispering, I'm more good at the murmuring. And I go up to the horses and I say, hey, you see that that calico horse? They've been calling you fat. And see, the horses, they start to get up in their heads. See, the horses, they get all worked up and they can't run straight. See, actually, that calico, I've been feeding some fiber bars too. So not only is it getting fat, but also it's been shitting all over this track. Some of the horses are going to be slipping on that. That's why I know this Rube has got more come to him than he expects. Like, I'm also going to take his shoes from him. He doesn't know that because I've been eyeing those penny loafers. I'm going to make them nickel loafers.
You know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like the track is extra pungent today.
Yeah, I think some of the cleaners got fired, so you probably don't want to walk around in them shoes on this track because there's a bunch of manure all around. These have already got some manure on them, so I'll trade you.
Okay, that sounds like a fair deal.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. All right. Oh.
What he doesn't know is that I have a horrible case of athlete's foot, and I wasn't wearing socks today. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, looks like we're just about 1 minute from, did you put your bet in?
Here, here's my car keys. That's my bet.
Okay. All right.
Hope you know what you're talking about.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about. See, I saw them this morning. They were usually eating their regular oats, but I saw that they had some muesli in it too.
Muesli?
Yeah.
Make faster?
No, it slows them down.
Okay.
Slows them down. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. What is going on with these things? Dang issue. Oh! What is up with this?
What he also doesn't know is that I'm not some stupid Rube. I'm actually an undercover FBI agent. investigating interstate horse race scandal. I am on to him. I'm about to bring it down on him very, very soon. He is going to regret that he ever spoke to me or put my shoes on. Really, really regret it. He is sitting in a federal penitentiary. Nothing to do but scratch his itchy ass feet. Poor guy, I almost pity him. Oh, really, I don't.
Oh, thank you for the BMW, but I think I gotta make my way to the medic. My foot's not acting normal.
Let me just give you a handshake. You seem like a nice fella.
Well, yeah, I would shake your hand, but I was petting all the horses. I don't want to get any of that danger on you.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not allergic.
Sure. What are you doing? What is this? What is this?
FBI.
No, what? I haven't done anything.
You haven't done anything?
No, these are your payloafers. The footprints of the person who was drugging the horses are actually those on your feet.
Dang it.
You're up for orchestrated secret.
Now it's time for couples retreat. Okay, do you want to play some retreat music? Yeah. Sometimes couples get angry. Sometimes they need a break. Sometimes they need to get away, like on a retreat. And that's where we're going to take you, to couples retreat. Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, no, come back, guys. Don't be so shy. Now, I would like you to sit next to each other. You don't fight. Now, I'd like you to introduce yourselves as a couple. Why don't you guys go first?
Yeah. I'm Terry. I'm a mechanic. I work with cars. Oily hands.
And who's that lovely little lady over there?
I'm Sherry. Okay, and you're getting a little bit questioning with me right now. Could you make sure that it's not so oppressive?
Yeah.
Sherry, this is a safe space.
Back off.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, Terry.
Okay, how about you guys? Introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
Dirk. And, we married like 8 months.
Has it been that long?
It has been 8 months. 7 days. 14 hours and 22 minutes.
And I'm Persephone. And these have been the most mediocre 8 months, 7 days, and 22 minutes of my life. Just kind of blah, you know? That's why we're here, Dirk and I.
All right, Persephone. Dirk. Now, I want you to send one of each other away. We're going to do a separate exercise. Could you go upstairs?
No, you're going. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
I expect you to be back. And if you're not back in 7 minutes, I expect you to text me.
I will. Love you.
Now, we're going to learn about these couples. We're going to learn about these couples so we can grow on the journey with them. Now, what was your name again?
I am Sherry.
Sherry. Now, I've got some questions that I'm going to ask you that you're going to have to get your partner to remember and guess, all right? All right? So, Sherry's going to need your help. What should her couple's favorite body part be? The elbow. The elbow. And what should her significant others, who is their freebie, their one that they could sleep with and it would be okay?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Elbow, Robert Downey Jr. And where's the weirdest place that they, as a couple, has had sex?
The laundromat.
The laundromat. All right. So, elbow. Robert Downey Jr. and laundromat. All right. Now, what was your name? Dirk. All right. Now, what is his favorite body part of his partner?
Butt.
Crotch. I'm gonna go with crotch.
Unbalanced slowly.
And how about who's his freebie?
Pinocchio.
Crotch and Pinocchio.
And that's my freebie, or that's her freebie?
That's her freebie. And where's the weirdest place that couple has had sex?
Fighter jet.
A fighter jet. All right. Now, could you guys repeat those for me?
Yes. Elbow and Robert Downey Jr. and laundromat.
All right.
And her favorite body part of mine is crotch.
Yeah.
And her freebie is Pinocchio, and the weirdest place we've ever had sex was a fighter.
Ooh, isn't this going to be exciting, everyone? All right, on the count of three, let's say, couples come back. 1, 2, 3. Couples come back!
Where is she?
Come back, he said!
I'm coming.
We're coming! Okay, no, that wasn't 7 minutes. I'm glad you're back. I didn't need you, but I'm glad you're back.
You all right? All right. Let's start with you. All right. Now, we went through some questions, and I need to know, what is the favorite body part of yours that Dirk likes?
Of mine?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that hard.
Well, obvious, he's an ass man.
I am an ass man. Close. I prefer to flip you over.
Oh,
I mean, come on. Like, we've had sex once. The condom broke. Dad made us get married. It's like the only part of you I've seen.
well, lots of guys have seen the hoo-ha.
Lots? Wait, how many guys?
What do they say, divide by 3 or something? 270, the whole Phi Theta Kappa fraternity.
Don't get mad at each other.
You ever seen Arizona? That one truckers union out wild?
Not cool.
I told you I like trains. Too much? Sorry. That's why we're here.
She got it, right?
How many points do we get?
Yes! The crotch, yes! You're coming closer as a partner.
Are we though? Are we really?
Yes, I'm a professional. You gotta believe me.
I think I may have just said too much.
Now it's time for the other couple's turn. Now, what is their favorite part about their partner?
Okay, Terry. I know that we can do better than that.
Oh, of course.
Okay? So, I know that you don't usually try too hard, but I need you to put some extra skin in this game.
Alright. Well, I think, your belly first.
I'm not talking about the extra skin. Are you talking about this?
You're talking about me, aren't you?
Okay, so now everything's about me. Just put some more grease into your answers.
Yeah, right. You always talk about my sexy elbows.
Yes! Elbows! We're becoming closer! Now, you got it. Who is her freebie?
I mean, I was honest about that.
Yeah, you were. You kept telling me to be a real boy.
271.
I really fucking hope I'm 271st.
I mean,
Don't answer that! God, lie to me!
okay. You're the first person I've ever seen.
I do not believe that.
Okay.
But it's the lie made things grow, so I'm kind of okay with where we're going.
Okay, that's good. Thanks. Well, you know I've liked you for a long time, so I'm glad you're giving me this free pass.
Yeah. If you ever meet him, you're going to turn him into a real man.
I mean, why would I want to sleep with Pinocchio?
Can you feel yourselves becoming closer?
I feel myself becoming closer to when a child turns 18 and I can leave.
Oh, these guys are spicy. All right.
Separate
Now,
beds.
who's your partner's freebie?
Well, I know that you had your problems with addiction in the past, and you've worked through it, and you've become even greater. And so I think it's there that you give me this pass, in the way that time we were in the tropics, you just made some thunder. It really got me going, so it's just natural.
But you don't even have to be Sherlock Holmes to know Robert Downey Jr. is
All the therapies working. I can feel it. Now, you two. Well, let's have you guys start the third question. Now, where's the weirdest place that you guys have had sex?
Now, I know you make jokes about me having my place here, but you don't need me to woman explain to you that it's my favorite because it really got things wrong.
I suppose it did. How could I ever forget?
Yeah.
In that wrestling ring? About that time?
No. I mean, it was
I
amazing.
had found you.
Oh, yes. I was down for the then count. But I'm talking about a place that, we went in there to make it clean, but it just came dirty.
Yeah. When we went in that alley.
Listen, Terry, you know, because
Get frustrated.
okay, I'm not
Tell my wife what to do.
Yeah.
I'm just here to help.
Yeah. Okay, we know how to match up. Not like some pair of mismatched socks. Okay, we know how we fit together. We know how we fold into each other in those moments.
Yes.
Hey, to interrupt, but you guys are free later. I may tag in.
No, we don't. The wrestling match is not our favorite place.
Tell you what. Next time we're in the mood, you take it down to the laundromat and we'll go spin.
We're becoming one. Now, where's the weirdest place that you guys have had sex?
Well, we've only done it once.
This
so
should be
this
super
very
easy.
I've sort of blocked it out from my head at this point.
Okay, so remember when we met on that Air Force base? We both got way too drunk. You said you wanted to join the Mile High Club. I'm like, I'm not a pilot.
So we did it in the airport bathroom? I don't...
Well, yeah. But also, We were down on the runway.
We did it on the tarmac.
Yeah. But also,
Did it in the cockpit.
yeah, I was very specific
Private jet.
on an Air Force base.
On an Air Force base. An F-150.
Maybe less specific.
Oh, that's right. That's a fucking truck. Never mind.
We also did
We rejected.
We did it in the cockpit of an
Oh,
F-150, yes, but that's not the right one.
Oh yeah. No, that was number 158.
We've spent the
That
last
was the F-150. We weren't there.
we've spent the last 8 months fighting, right?
Yeah, why would we have banged the fighter jet?
Yes! Yes! Breakthrough!
The condom snagged on the yoke on the way in, and here we are.
That's right. That's right. I got pregnant at the speed of light.
What lessons have you learned?
I've learned that my pull-out game is weak.
I learned that he doesn't know how many people I slept with until this show.
What lessons have you learned?
Well, what lessons have you learned?
I've learned you are even more amazing than I.
That's what I learned too.
Couples who come together, stay together.
Hey, for the record, we did not come together.
Farewell. Give it up for Couples Retreat! Now, this is the part of the show where we sing a song. We sing a song about, what's your name?
Nick.
Nick! We're gonna sing a song about you.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah! Now, Nick, I need you to think about your past. Yes, I need you to think about a time that you became embarrassed. Yes. Tell me an embarrassing story about yourself.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I was sitting down in the basement of a restaurant,
Yes?
and this group of people, they called on me because they were going to sing a song about themselves. And I got pretty embarrassed. So I think that's a fairly good song to sing.
That's pretty meta of you. Embarrassing songs. We're gonna do a song about embarrassing songs.
Can you refresh our name on it? Our
Nick.
Nick. We're gonna sing a song about Nick. He got embarrassed singing the song. Take it away, guys.
Oh, Heidi, 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 Nick. This is a story about Nick. Nick went to a show. He ordered some feta. He was asked a question, and shit got real meta. He told a story about right now. We're continuing the story. Holy fucking cow! Heidi, 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 Dick. This is a story about Nick.
He came to a show and it was really clear. He didn't want to be talked to. He just wanted to drink beer. But it was inevitable. His name was Nick. So we talked about that time he got bit by a tick.
Heidi, 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 Nick. This is a story about Nick. Well, he traveled to the show after spending time at the gym. When he sat downstairs, he didn't think we'd call on him. He's sitting next to his best buddy, Luke. Believe it or not, that guy's he's a king, not a duke. Heidi, 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 Dick. This is a story about Nick.
Nick was embarrassed by right now, that was the thing. So we got up here and started to sing. I hope that Nick likes it, I hope that's his perception, cause it feels like we're in a sequel to Inception.
Heidi, 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 Dick. This was a story about Nick.
we're going to start doing the scene. And based on audience suggestion, and every once in a while, I, as a host, can say reverse and forward. And they're going to have to go backwards or forwards in the scene that they established. So,
Doug wants to do it.
what?
Doug wants to do it.
All right, what is something active, what is something active you do in your backyard? Mowing the lawn, forward, reverse.
I like going rabbits all along. Yeah, there, Charlie, looks like you got yourself a new mower.
It doesn't work. It's a
Reverse.
It doesn't work. It's a piece of crap.
Hey, Charlie, looks like you got yourself a new mower. I'll be right back, honey. I'm gonna go give the neighbors some shit. Forward. I'll be right back, honey. We're gonna give the neighbors some shit. Looks like you got yourself a new mower there, Charlie.
Yeah, I do. It doesn't work. It's a piece of shit.
I can see that. It's all beat up. Looks like you kicked it down a damn hill.
Hey!
Reverse.
Hey!
Looks like you kicked it down a damn hill.
Forward.
Looks like you kicked it down a damn hill.
Reverse.
Looks like you kicked it down a damn hill. Forward. Looks like you kicked it down a damn hill. Reverse. Looks like you kicked it down a damn hill. Forward. Looks like you kicked it down a damn hill.
Look, it's all I could afford, okay? You want to talk about how your house is bigger and your lawn is better? Eric, go ahead.
Yes, I do. My house is big. My lawn is perfect. My fence is non-existent because you hit it with your last mower. Reverse. My fence is non-existent because you hit it with your last mower. My lawn is perfect. My house is big. Forward. Yes, my house is big. My lawn is perfect. My fence is non-existent because you hit it with your last mower. Reverse. You hit it with your last mower. My fence is non-existent. My lawn is perfect. My house is big. Forward. My house is big. My lawn is perfect. My fence is non-existent because you hit it with your last mower. Reverse. Because you hit it with your last mower. My fence is non-existent. My lawn is perfect. My house is big. Forward. My house is big. My lawn is perfect. My fence is non-existent because you hit it with your last mower.
You know what? I gotta get this lawn mowed, whether this mower works or not. So you know what? Grab my feet.
All right, here we go. Reverse. All right,
Grab
here we
my
go.
feet.
Forward. All right,
Grab my
here.
feet.
All right, here we go. Reverse. All right, here we go.
Grab my
Forward.
feet. Grab my feet.
All right, here we go. Reverse. All right, here we go.
Oh, shit. Grab my feet.
Forward. Grab your feet.
Grab my feet.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Reverse. All right, here we go.
Grab my feet.
Forward.
Grab my feet.
All right, here we go. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. All right, here we go.
Grab my feet. Tell me about your lawn.
My fence is non-existent because you hit it with your last mower. My lawn is perfect. My house is big. I can't remember where else we went before that. But hey, honey, I'm gonna go give the neighbors some shit.
That was pretty funny. Never mind. This is a game called Improv Survivor, and it's an all-play game. But first, I'm gonna need to send out 2 people.
What?
That's not how this game
It's
works.
not how Survivor works.
Am I thinking about a wrong game?
You are?
All right, different game.
What game are you thinking of?
I'm thinking about mixed up country high.
Yeah.
You wanna play that one?
No, we're doing a different one.
Okay.
All right. This is a game where we'll start doing the scene, but after 2 minutes, we'll stop it. and then you guys as the audience can decide who was the worst player. Ooh. And then we get to vote off. And then they're gonna have to do that 4-person scene with only 3 people. And then we'll do it again and again until there's just 1 person left. And then they'll win an award. Oh, they'll win the Jester's Tiara.
We're not jesters.
That's where I am. Sometimes I get lost. All right,
If you want to know more about Chester,
so can I get a suggestion of some place that is very, very dangerous?
Wildlife reserve.
Where?
A wildlife reserve in Africa.
And Copy Mount Everest. A wild game reserve in Africa. What country in Africa?
I think I'm
Madagascar.
Madagascar, a wild game reserve in Madagascar.
Chad.
Take it away, Z.
Sorry, the shocks haven't been replaced on this Jeep since 1974.
No, that's right. That's all right. I brought my pillow with me for my IBS.
Hold up. Stop the truck. Can't you see this is Monkey Crossing? Yeah, the red-ass baboon right there.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm glad we didn't drive by that. That would have been a huge mistake.
All right. Now I'm just going to need to check your truck. Why don't you step out?
Okay.
Step out the truck, sir.
All right.
Step out the truck, sir.
But I was not driving.
Just do what he says. He's got an AK-47.
Step out the truck, sir.
The baboons won't attack you. Not yet, anyway. Oh, what? Hey! Come back!
All right. That will be our base scene. Now, you as the audience have a responsibility. You have to vote out the person that was the worst. Now, clap as loud as you can if you think Steve should leave. Oh,
okay.
People love it.
I got one thing.
Clap as loud as you can if you think Bill should leave.
I'll be back for this.
People love you too. Clap as loud as you can if you think Matt should leave. Now clap as loud as you can if you think Blake should leave. Matt. Blake. Blake, you're gone. Now, these guys are going to have to do that same scene, but with only 3 people. Take it away, guys.
Sorry, man. The shocks on this here truck forgot to change them.
No, that's all right. I got my balloon for my irritable bowel syndrome.
Hey, hold it right there. Guess what do you think you're doing? There's a red-ass baboon over there. Can't you see?
Oh, yeah.
You were about to cross into its territory. What the hell do you think you're doing? Put that camera down. Step out of the truck. All right, time to bribe me.
Okay.
What? Even me? I'm just
See
taking
ya,
pictures.
suckers!
Hey, you stolen in truck.
Yeah! Now we get to vote again. Who didn't we like? Is it Steve? How about Bill? How
this here truck. I forgot to change the... No, it's okay. I've got a butt pillow, so we're all fine and dandy.
Stop right there! This is the monkey's place! Can't you see that monkey? Oh, wow, look at the monkey! What's that, sir? You want to get out? Get your ass out the truck! I need to check it! It's all my money!
Excellent, good. Even me, because I just pissed myself.
Come on, monkey, let's ride! See, suckers!
Hey, you stole my truck!
Now it's time. It's time to vote for the one we liked the most. That's very new thing. So, who thinks Steve won? I'm sorry, Steve.
You may have won!
Who thinks Matt won?
I'm the winner!
Show. This is Magillycuddy Wednesday night.
And the winner, too!
Sometimes I need people to tell me where I am.
That's okay, because, yeah, Bill won!
You don't get it yet.
Right. Oh, you don't mean I have to do this whole scene by myself, do you?
Yes.
Was I really the winner then?
And I'm going to make it even harder. Since you were the runner-up, Steve, you can tell
Bill. Not Zach. Not Matt.
Bill to do the scene in a style of your choosing.
I want him to do it as if it was a puddle underwater.
So, all right, a one-man show, African Safari underwater. Take it away.
I'm sorry.
Did he win? Yeah. You won the fantastic Voyage Princess.
You go back.
All right. Our next, actually, our next game is an all-day game, and it's called Sex With Me. Because you always wondered what sex with an improviser is like. Now we're going to tell you. So, I need a word from the audience about what sex with them might be like. Christmas lights. Christmas lights. Take it away.
Sex with me is like Christmas lights. It's fun for 6 weeks or so, and then you just go to the basement.
Sex with me is like Christmas lights. It usually doesn't go down until like January 15th.
Sex with me is like Christmas lights. I can never figure out how to get it plugged in the right way.
How about something that is in entryway in a house?
Chandelier.
A chandelier. Chandelier.
Sex with me is like a chandelier. Seal wants to swing from it. Any Sia fans in the house? All right. Just speak to the audience. It's all right.
Sex with me is like a chandelier. It'll make you say, oh yeah.
like a chandelier. You can find it in the back room at All Incorporated.
Sex with me is like a chandelier, so big the neighbors will see it from across the street.
Sex with me is like a chandelier. Do not get it at IKEA.
Some assembly required there, Mike? Sex with me is like a chandelier. It's a lot more impressive looking than it actually works.
Sex with me is like a chandelier. I might dim unexpectedly.
That's a lot more chandelier jokes than I expected.
Hey, no more light ones. All right, we're good.
No more?
No more light ones.
All right, can I get a suggestion of a different kind of illumination?
Candle, anybody?
Just kidding, just kidding. How about, how this table over here, what's something that you might find at a campsite?
Bonfire.
Bonfire, bonfire.
Sex with me is like a bonfire. Yeah, you're gonna want some more.
Sex with me is like a bonfire. If it gets out of control, they're going to call the National Guard.
Sex with me is like a bonfire. Just don't pay attention to Smokey over in the corner staring at us.
It's my uncle's He likes to watch.
And how about something from this table, something that you find at a home office? I said this table. Right. A keyboard? Keyboard. Keyboard. Alt delete.
Sex with me is like a keyboard. Something about a safe, I don't know. Sex with me is like a keyboard. It's all about how you control D.
Sex with me is like a keyboard. That's the way that it's happened for the past year.
Sex with me is like a keyboard. It wouldn't be a Fantastic Voyage show without it. Right?
Very good. Give it up for sex with me. This next game is called Sing It, and it's for two people. This will be a sing game based on audience suggestion, but from time to time, I can say, hey, one of you guys sing it, that line that they just said. So, you'll have to come forward and sing a song. So can I get a suggestion of a place that you would not take your significant other?
A submarine.
Submarine. Submarine.